Honestly, he seems underwhelming to me. And I haven't said that about like a new release agent in a minute. Like I actually get tricked about this like more often than not. His Q, here it is on the screen. Equip a molecular bolt. Fire to throw it forward, briefly applying vulnerable to all players it touches. The bolt can pass through solid objects, including walls. It looks like almost like a breach fault line. It's so big. It's huge. And this guy gets 2 of them. ISO gets 2 of them. So you'll see it just like
Destabilizing.
Travels through the walls, and then eventually it just like stops. Here, how many of them do I have?
Breaking them.
The volume that gets hit by that is pretty crazy. So I was thinking like this could be used like through this wall. Cause yeah, it's a lot like a breach wall line.
Breaking them.
Dude, that shit goes so fast.
Making cover.
Gotta aim more left because you're fucking.
Stopping fire.
That's a hard one. That's actually a hard one to do.
Stopping
To
fire.
do it like at barrier. No. You actually have to do it like super far back, like almost like back here. So that way it's like traveling like along
Over
this
there.
left.
Making cover.
I gotta wait though until it, because there's that gap. I don't think that's a good place to use that. Like I don't think that's a good place to use that at all. They're gonna just look on the side of it, you know.
Stopping fire.
A lot better on defense if you want to scale up. Like if a
Making
team is
cover.
doing like a quick long take or some shit.
Making cover.
This thing is kind of hard to use. I feel like it's so telegraphed if you're gonna enter the site, dude. I don't know. I don't think this agent has a place in the meta right now. I'm struggling to see
Stopping
it.
fire.
It's very hard to use this. The ult is actually like low-key insane for like a retake. Because even if you were to lose the 1v1, say like hypothetically, this happens a lot on Haven. You're like fighting for
Over
A
there.
lobby at the start with like one short, one long, and then like the other team is like taking A lobby. One of your teammates gets a kill, the other one dies, and you end up in a 4-on-4. Now we're retaking A site, and you know, like I'm just gonna cast my ult through.
No distractions.
I'm gonna grab
My ult
someone.
is ready.
So now my team is in a 3-on-3. They have a lot less util to worry about. Fuck, I might get like a Viper on Haven. That would be like netting a jackpot on this retake, right? Like if I snagged the Viper through the wall, that would be fucking crazy. But if I snag someone with like no abilities and like no value in the post, that would be awful. But it's still a 3-on-3 for the retake. And if they know where the person's coming from after they kill me, I feel like no matter what, the enemy team is going to have 3 people. I feel like he should have 2 walls. That's exactly what I thought. I think the wall is like really good. But it's not really good if every time you see it, you know for a fact someone's pushing behind it. That is shit. That's terrible. And it'll never be like
My
great
ult
in
is ready.
esports play. You could be like good ranked agent, don't get me wrong, like which is fine. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I actually think it's cool that they make agents that are good ranked. But like this wall, I mean, this isn't like very sick. I mean, you can see on my mini map, like if I do it off rip, it's gonna go here. It's also like very finicky. So like say I do it like this.
Making cover.
Like I have to be very careful to not like peek this left. But then if I do it more
Making
left,
cover.
like this, you know, like now I'm starting to like become obvious like when I can peek on the right. One Omen Paranoia, one Gravwell, one Paint Shell. You name the fucking agent. Like the counter util, like a Sky Dog coming through, a Sova Dar, a Sova Drone, Viper Molly, Sage Slow would stall it, like Sage Wall would stall it. Rebay's Boombot could figure it out and you could probably take him down. You know, like Phoenix Molly, you'd Phoenix Flash through it. Omen Paranoia, one-way smoke potentially, Neon Stuns, Killjoy setup, like any kind of Killjoy shit would figure it out, like Alarm Bot Nanos. In a game where all of the duelists are self-sufficient, this agent is not self-sufficient. He's like weirdly reliant on other people to do shit. This should be the key piece of his kit, this wall, because it's how you scale into sites and like create space. But instead, the main piece of his kit is like an initiator util. It's like
Destabilizing.
Like, that is a good piece of util. Don't get me wrong. Like, it is very good to, like,
Over
if
there.
you did, like, this line with it, right? Like,
Breaking
that's
them.
fucking insane. But now, when I'm coming up long
Stopping
and
fire.
doing something like this, so say, like, I'm, like, boom, boom, and, like, scaling up, there's so much time and so much counter util to, like, make me not able to do this.
Show me a target.
And this ability is like crazy to me. The fact that like there's the timer on this, not only is it a timer where I need to get a kill, but it's a timer where I need to shoot something after I get a kill. Like I'm playing a fucking
Show me a
duelist.
target.
So I'm playing competition to like jet and raise, right? Like where we see people op sometimes. And I get this kill. If I want the shield, I have to stay out here and shoot the thing. I don't think that's very good. So he's definitely not an offer. Like, he can't be an offer. I think, like, shotguns might be his play.
Making cover.
Where you could do shit like that.
Breaking them.
Like have your
Over
Sova
there.
dart lobby or some shit, or like
Over
dart
there.
that. I'm not saying that you won't be able to get kills with him. I'm saying that he cannot take the replace of anyone in the current meta. I'm gonna send out that like unshootable fucking wall in a sec.
Maybe send your invulnerable first, so we can play.
Flashing left.
Breaking them.
I'll say that.
Making cover.
Reloading. Satchel out.
Destabilizing.
Heal up.
Dude, on the left, on the left, on the left.
Reloading.
What
Stand
the
aside.
fuck?
One enemy remaining.
Show me a target. Good.
Alright, I'm running it down. Vulnerabling everyone. Fuck it.
Destabilizing.
Oh, fuck, that's
Oh,
bad.
huge. Oh my god.
Destabilizing.
Oh shit.
Wrong buddy out.
I got friends.
Breaking
in
them.
there,
It's you and me.
One enemy remaining. Spike down. C.
Destabilizing.
Satchel out.
I got
Nice.
shit.
Let's go.
Sean, you were next to me, and I took a step back, and you got kidnapped.
I
so
said,
funny.
you fucked me?
I don't want to
Oh,
play
no.
Spike down A.
I'm going
Ult
crazy.
is ready.
Multiple enemies.
No
there.
distraction.
Like,
I've got your trail. I got sprayed through smoke by no dip.
I'm so dead, bro.
Feels so
One enemy remaining.
nice.
Fucking hell.
Defenders win.
We survived and we're stronger for it.
That was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I think he's underwhelming, I think he's fun. It's very different. I'll show you what I mean. Let's just pretend fucking Yoru is ISO. Say my team was hitting this site with ISO, right? I could lose the 1v1 to like this Viper, right? Like I could lose, but if that Viper wins, she's fucking dead. Like there's no way that she's living like on the hit, and their site will be lost. Like this A site will be lost. In that sense, it could be like one of the most powerful ults in the game, because on attack side, you're pretty much gonna get the site. This is a hard example, but a Sova could ult technically, and an ISO could technically ult them back and take them out of the ult and just cancel a Sova ult. And that's not that bad of a use case either. Other examples would be like Gecko. You could take Gecko probably out of Thrash, take Viper out of a pit. You could take Yoru apparently out of his dimensional drift, which I've yet to see, but apparently someone said it's possible. You could take KO's null command away if you can fucking time it right. Take Chamber's rendezvous, or I'm sorry, Tour de Force away. If you time it right with the deadlock, you take Deadlock's ult away. Now, like all of this is like super interesting, right? Like, because now we start finding like these crazy fucking use cases where like I'm countering all of these ults. Like this ult is like one of the best ults in the game. And now we're like really cooking when it comes to like the use cases of this agent, right? Like my ult can take any of these people, put them in a fucking field where their ult has no value. They don't have it anymore. And we're just 1v1ing. And if they win, they're like out of the play. And if they lose, well, their whole fucking like probably basis of their strat is fucked up. And that is like a big use case actually. Like, and one reason why like I could be wrong here. But that doesn't change the fact that I think the fucking cascade thing is dog shit. And I think the shields are bad. Shotgun Asian, ranked only. The end.